Shalom and welcome to Elders of GMS, giving all praises to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahweh Shai. Today's topic is entitled Prophecies, the Movies, and Current Events. And the reason why I entitled it that, because we're living in the time of the prophecies, the last few prophecies of the Most High. So we're going to focus on those scriptures. There was a movie that came out about a week and a half, maybe 2 weeks ago, called Contagion. A couple of brothers saw it, said it was good. I went and saw it. Didn't bring my woman, Didn't even let her know. No, I was going. She got mad at me, but I told her it would go over your head any damn way. So I went by myself to see it, and basically it was what I expected. They brought out a lot of things in that movie, and basically what they're telling you, if you follow the so-called New World Order videos or books, whatever you know about the Illuminati, the New World Order, the Rothschilds, the hidden agenda, the elite, the occult, whatever you want to call it, based upon that movie and based upon my knowledge of that world,
what are you talking about?
You find that they have control over everything. And one of the things that they have control over is the movie industry, Hollywood. Because you just can't wake up one morning and decide to be the next Steven Spielberg. All right?
We just need to know which direction.
Or, what's his name? The guy that did this movie was Soderbergh. Yeah, Soderbergh. All right, these are top directors. You got these top producers, top directors, and they make the movies that the masses go and see. So a lot of times they'll make movies, they might make a comedy, action, adventure, or they might make a movie basically focusing on what they're about to do. Now, me seeing that movie, that was a message to the elite in the form of that movie, showing you exactly what they're going to do. And there was a bunch of key words that was mentioned in the movie, and we're going to go over these words or these acronyms. Like, for example, the CDC, that's an actual organization. I believe it's based in Atlanta. CDC stands for what is it? Center for Disease Control. There's another acronym, and that's the World Health, WHO, World Health Organization. And they showed you, they mentioned the WHO. I don't know if they mentioned FEMA. I don't know if they mentioned FEMA. Was FEMA? Okay. If they didn't mention it, you saw signs. So basically that movie was more or less a docudrama dealing with actual events, actual organizations, and they even had Dr. Sanjay Gupta, and he's a neurologist he's on the payroll of CNN, the Cartoon News Network, all right? And they had a guy, Alex Jones type, all right? This was the English chap, played by Jude Law. Now, I don't know if Alex Jones went and saw the movie, but he's slow on watching movies. He's so into making his movies, he doesn't go out and watch other movies because it took him a while for him to find out about the movie The Road. That was about a year after it came out, and he was, you got to go see this. Well, Alex, we already saw that movie about 6-9 months ago. What was you? So Alex, you got to go see that movie if you didn't see it already. And I guarantee you see that movie that Monday. You're gonna focus on that movie. But that was you in that movie in the form of that English chap. All right, and that's why they caught up with his ass. Now in that movie, they had top doctors that were that had the cure, and they were insiders, and they got caught up out there and died too. You know, people were dying left and right in the movie. And then, you know, they said for the last week and a half, they said this movie's still #1. Now, when I went to the movie to see it, it was in the afternoon because I got off of work early. It was early after. It was like 4, almost 5 o'clock. You know, normally people go to the movies about 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock or whatever. So I said, good, it's not going to be that too many people. It was basically a bunch of older Edomites, you know, older couples and, you know, maybe widowers or widows that went and saw the movie. They were all, I didn't see no Jakes, no Ephraimites. Now, these brothers that said they had saw the movie, they said the same thing. Basically, it was Edomites watching that movie. You know, so it's not #1 because of Jake going out there and see it. And what I see with Jake is in the bizarro world. Jake is out of it, man. You got to feel. I see exactly why the Most High said 2/3 of you are gonna be put to death, because you're in a fairy tale world, man. You got your head stuck up your ass, or your head's stuck up your asses. You just gone, man. So the only thing I see clearly is that the majority of our people, when everything is said and done, the majority of our people are gonna die on this side. And before the missiles hit, because they're planning on having this disease warfare. All right, chemical warfare. What does a chemical do? It causes a disease. It causes a negative reaction in your body. So we can say they're going to use disease warfare. In the movie, they also showed you how when that disease breaks loose or outbreaks, that there's certain people that they're going to have to, there's certain cities and towns and villages that they're going to have to quarantine. And basically, in order for you to get out of that city, you're going to have some type of symbol to show that you don't have the disease, or you took the test, or you got the serum or whatever you want to call it, the antidote, and you no longer have the disease. Now in the movie they showed that wrist with the universal UPC, Universal Product Code symbol on it, which in that code is the number 666. So I see how they're gonna push the chip by saying there's going to be an outbreak of a disease, and then when certain people go to get the cure for it, they're going to say, okay, we have to put a chip in you. All right, so when you leave this town, the authorities, they're going to check, they're going to take that scanner. I mean, I don't know exactly how it's going to be done, but that's one way I see of them doing it. And they're going to scan, and then it's going to say, okay, yeah, he took the serum and he's all right. Or they checked him and he's immune to the disease. And they showed you that in the movie I Am Legend. Now, right after I saw that movie, I wanted to go right home and put in I Am Legend. But I didn't get a chance to. But I watch that every 4 months. I ain't doing nothing. I'll put that in, I Am Legend. And they showed you in the movie I Am Legend how they blew up all the bridges around Manhattan, and
we're seeing mutation.
People are lining up, and the ones that had the scanners, the scanning devices, were the military. And I believe they put it in your eye, your retina, and it would say you either positive or negative. You know, either you had the disease or you didn't have the disease. So Dr. Robert Neville, which was played by Will Smith, he was immune to the disease. So when they checked him, he was all right. They checked his daughter, she was all right. That was his actual daughter, by the way. And they checked the woman that played his wife, and it came up that she had the disease. But then he got into that little scuffle with them and said, check it again. And then when they checked it again, it was all right. And there was one Edomite woman that said, please help me and my kid, because she wasn't going to make it.